cause you the one I want. Ay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you the one I need.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on two products. Well, one is way overdue, which is the Fenty Beauty collection, her first collection. It took me so long to get my hands on these products, and I've been trying to record this video for like about a week now, and every time I record it I hate it. And I've just been taking, it's been some time since I've been on YouTube, so I kind of like lost my little mojo of how I do things. So now I'm kind of getting back into the hang of things. So hopefully I like this video. I think I like the way it came out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty line, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start with is my Laneige lip sleeping mask. This item was sent to me by Influencer, and I've used this twice so far, and I really do like the way it works. It really leaves my lips so smooth and so soft and really hydrated. And I also love it because it has like natural ingredients such as cranberries, goji berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. It's a lot of berries, and it smells very fruity and smells a lot like candy. And it comes with a silicone applicator as such. Hopefully comes with one of these, and I just take that and dip it into the product and just put it on my lip. It has no color. Well, for me it has no color, and it is a thick consistency, hence why it's a mask. But you can also wear it as a lip gloss as well. It says it even on the packaging that you can wear it as an all-day lip balm, but of course you'll put less than this. I'm just placing a lot because I'm going to just use this to moisturize my lips as I do my makeup. Doesn't feel like a lip gloss, and it has no color. Okay. And the product is also available on Sephora. I believe it's only $20. You can find it in certain Sephora stores, or you can find it on Sephora.com. I'm not too familiar with Laneige's website, whether they have a website or not, but I do know that it is available on Sephora. If it is available on Laneige, I will leave a link down below on how you can get that. So let's get into the makeup. So I'm gonna start off priming my skin with the Fenty Beauty is it soft matte? Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro-Filter Primer. I'm gonna add a little bit more right near my T-zone, right here, and on my forehead. Okay. And this is like a lotion kind of consistency, but it does dry down very quickly. You can kind of feel it drying. I feel it drying now. After I let the primer sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color orange. I'm going to color correct my cheeks to cover these dark marks here. Just recovered from a very horrible breakout, which I am happy about because I was looking crazy. And now I'm going to take my Sephora Airbrush Concealer Brush, and I'm going to just take that and blend that out. So once I'm done color correcting, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro'fltr foundation in the color 450, and I'm going to apply that with my MAC 128 brush. And I'm just going to take 2 pumps of, well, just 1 pump. Let's just do 1 for now. I'm going to apply this on one side. Well, I'm going to try to apply it on one side of my face, but I do know that it dries down pretty quickly. So I may just be able to do just my cheek, and then I'll have to apply a separate application on each side. And then I'm going to repeat the same step, same 2 pumps on the opposite side. Like, this is remarkable. This is crazy.
Pick you up in something fun, make them girls talk about it. How you in the finest, girl, ain't no way you ever gonna doubt it.
So this is the foundation alone. Oh, is this? Hold on. So this is the foundation, and I would say that it is medium to full coverage. It is not full coverage. You would have to do a second layer or do what I did, which was just color correct any imperfections that you want to be hidden. Just take that extra step and then apply the foundation, or you will be able to see everything. Then I'm going to go into the MatchStix, and I'm going to take the color Suede, and I'm going to apply this under my eye. And I apply this upwards because I don't want the concealer to drag under my eye. This is very sensitive skin under there, and I just don't want to create any premature wrinkles that don't need to be there. And I'm really packing this on because this does shear down. I've tried to do this video 3 times. This is my 3rd attempt. But it shears down a lot, so I would recommend, if you want more coverage, apply more. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm going to start blending this out. One thing that I would say about this concealer is that you do have to take some time blending, because if you rush this, you will not be blended at all. As you guys can see, like, I'm usually with my other concealers and stuff, I can just dab like probably like 3 times across, and it'll be blended out. With this one, I really have to work it into my foundation and into my skin so that it blends seamlessly. And I'm going to blend this out with my MAC 130 brush.
fun, make them girls talk about it. How you in the finest, girl, ain't no way you ever gonna.
Now I'm going to take a little bit of the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer in the color Deep. And I'm going to just add this into my inner corners right here because I'm starting to get a little bit of bags. I just need that covered. And because I'm trying to keep the true color of the concealer, of the Suede concealer as much as possible, I'm just going to take the Suede and just run that on the outer parts to get rid of that red undertone that the Studio Fix, well, the Studio Skin? Yeah, the Studio Skin concealer created.
Pick you up in something fun, make them girls talk about it. How you in the finest, girl, ain't no way you ever gonna.
Now to set my under eye, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier's translucent powder. And before I set it, I'm going to just look up and blend out any of the concealer that may have started creasing under my eye. And I'm not going to bake, so I'm just going to take, this is a no-name brand brush. I don't know what brush could be similar to this, but it's just like a domed head type of brush. I know that there's a lot of brushes that look like this, but I just don't have any that I can recommend. But any brush that looks like this, or anything that you can use to just dust away eyeshadow, like powder, that'll work. I like this because it's very fluffy, so it removes all the excess powder without disturbing the makeup under it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep. This is a very old one. If you guys can hear, it's like legit falling apart. But I'm still making it work. I'm going to take that with a dual-ended brush. This is, once again, a no-name brush. I think I got it from Dwayne Reed years ago. And I'm just going to use this round end, and I'm going to just swirl into the face powder and set the rest of my face. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix, I believe this is a powder foundation in the color NW58. And I'm going to take the other end of that dual brush, this side, and just dab into that lightly, tap off the excess, and set my contour. And for my nose contour, I don't tap back into the powder. I just use whatever's left on my brush, and I just use that for my nose. And then I just go in and just further blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. Okay, and then I'm going to take my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer. You can't find these in stores, but you can get them on eBay. I think they're like $6, $7. This is perfect for females who are my complexion, possibly even darker or lighter. I've used this on people who are lighter as well, but just literally the smallest amount because you don't want them to look crazy. And all this does is just add some warmth back into my face. Okay, so I have my lashes on. The next thing that I'm going to do is put on my mascara. I am using the Maybelline The Colossal Spider Effect mascara. I like this specifically for the wand. However, I do feel like it picks up a lot of product, which I don't like because I feel like that makes my lashes clumpy. So I have to always run the wand against the edge of the actual tube so I can remove some product from it. And I'm just going to use this to blend my actual lashes with the falsies.
I pick you up in something fun, make them girls talk about it.
Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is add on my highlight. I'm going to go in with the Shimmer Matchstick in the color Cinnamon as a base, and then on top of that I'm going to go in with her Kilowatt Duo highlighter in the colors Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I'm most likely going to use Moscow Mule, but I may use Ginger Binge as well, but we'll get there once we get there. I'm going to apply the shimmer stick. I use my fingers, so I rub on the actual product until I feel it getting creamy under my finger, and then I dab it on my high points of my face. You can honestly wear this alone because it does give you a really nice natural glow, but I like my glow to be a little bit more in your face, so I'm going to just go on top of this with Ginger Binge. But I really do love the way this looks. And to just give a little bit more glow in the center of my face, I'm going to take some more cinnamon on my finger, and I'm just going to place that on the middle of the center of my forehead. This will bring light to my face and make me look a little bit more glowy and bronze, you know. Just take this and dab it out with my finger. And take some more of that and place it on the tip of my nose, and then I'm going to take some and put it on the bridge of my nose as well, also making almost like a exclamation mark. And my cupid's bow. Next I'm going to take Fenty Beauty's Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, the Kilowatt highlighters. I'm going to take the color, goodness, this can't open. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a rose gold highlight. See if I can swatch it for you. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this, but the Kilowatt, the Moscow Mule is more of a pinky shimmery color, and there we go. It's more of a shimmery deep pink mauve color, and then Ginger Binge is more of a frosty lighter pink. I'm going to take the color Moscow Mule because it has shimmer in it, of course, and just add that on top of the cinnamon highlighter that I had on my face already. And I'm going to apply that with the Anastasia number 13 brush, I believe, or A23 brush. It's their highlighter brush, and I'm going to just take Moscow Mule, tap off the excess, which is a lot, and run that across. Now I'm going to take Smashbox Always Sharp liner in the color Plum Roll. My lips feel so soft. So soft and juicy. I love it. So I'm going to line my lips with the color Plum Roll. Then I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick and cream lipstick in the color Sandstorm, and I'm going to place that on the inner parts of my lip. Next, I'm going to take Fenty Beauty's Universal Lip Gloss and just place that on the lip. And now to take away the powdery look and finish off this look, I'm going to go in with the MAC Fix Plus spray. I'm going to take the MAC Fix Plus spray and get rid of this powder. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I'm just going to change the lip really quickly because you guys know that I don't do dark lips and colored lips and stuff, so I kind of feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to switch up the lip and give you guys a nude lip that you can wear with this as well. So I'm going to take my Smashbox sharp liner in the color Nude Dark, and I'm going to line my lips with that. Next, I'm going to take the color Age, Sex, and Location in the Max Nude collection, and I'm going to just put this on the inner parts of my lip. And then I'm going to take Fenty Beauty's lip gloss and just place that on my lip. And that's all. And that is the look. Okay, so I give the Fenty Beauty products an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I don't give it a 10 out of 10, I could even possibly give it a 9 out of 10, is because I personally feel like the Suede Matchstick, honestly, you don't need the Shimmer, the Matchsticks, because if you have your own contour and highlight that works for you, I feel like you can do that. But I do like it because it is very easy. It is easy to apply. I do feel like you need to really work it, like blend it out when you're blending it, but it blends very seamlessly. Another thing that I don't like is the fact that it shears down a lot. As you guys can see, I had to add in a little bit more of my own concealer that I usually use on a regular basis in order to get as much more coverage where I have my hollows at, where my under eyes actually go in. This is just genetically, I can't do anything about it, so all I try to do is try to mask it as much as possible with my concealers. And I like when my concealers are a little bit more on the heavier side because it draws more light rather than creating shadow, and this was creating shadow for me, so I didn't really like that. So this is where the whole line loses 1 point. Other than that, I love everything. I love the foundation. I feel like this foundation matches me so nice and it looks so good in person. I wish you guys can actually see it. I love the Espresso matchstick. I feel like it blends out very, very well. It blends out so like seamless. I haven't found any cream foundation that blends out the way it does, and it doesn't apply so much product on the face and makes it look like super cakey, and that's what I love about it. The shimmer sticks, I didn't use rum in the video, but rum works just as well as cinnamon. I love them. I love both of them. I swatched them in the stores and they were just gorgeous. I couldn't deal with it at all because it was just so beautiful. I love highlights, and I love that she made them in shimmer sticks because they're super easy. You can just use your finger. I personally don't feel like the primer of the Fenty Beauty works for people who have dry skin, because the foundation is drying, but I feel like when you apply it with the primer, that's when you get the most drying effects, because they're meant to work together. So the primer helps the foundation dry out as well. So if you do have dry skin, I would recommend to get a more moisturizing primer and then use the Fenty Beauty foundation. I feel like the foundation is great because even though it is matte, I don't look dry. And of course I did add, you know, some highlights as well, but I do not look dry. I look like my skin is just healthy and glowing, and I love that when it comes to foundations. I also did test it out with a napkin and just like take a plain, see if I can do it now, this is kind of dirty, but if I take a plain napkin and just dab it across my face, I get literally no makeup on this at all. There's no makeup on that at all. And I love that because now when I go in to hug somebody, my nose is running. Now when I go in to hug somebody, my foundation won't transfer onto their shirts, which is the #1 problem that I have. I don't know so much about of course they're gonna get like blush and highlight and powder, but my foundation won't be so much foundation on their shirts, and I struggle with that a lot, especially being dark skinned. Our foundations is like very apparent. Like as soon as I put on a white t-shirt, you're gonna know it's foundation. You're gonna know that it's makeup. So I appreciate that a lot. So the Fenty Beauty line, I give it an 8 out of 10. I don't feel like you need the translucent powder. I bought it, returned it, because it works just as well as any translucent powder that you have at home or any pressed powder you have at home. I didn't get her brushes because I have tons and tons of brushes, and the reviews that I've seen, I tried to stay away from the reviews, but I couldn't. My anxiety was killing me. The reviews that I've seen on the brushes, it doesn't wow anybody. It's not very different from anything that you have at home. So if you don't need new brushes, don't get it. If you have brushes at home that can work for highlights and that can work for under eye concealers and setting your face, then just use that. You don't need to go out and spend more money. The same thing goes for the beauty sponge. I just use the Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's $6. It works just as well as the beauty blender to me. And the beauty blender, of course, will always have the crown as the #1 beauty sponge to use. But honestly, you don't need those products. I feel like you don't need the lip gloss either. I don't feel like the lip gloss is worth $14. I love Rihanna, so this hurts a lot saying this, but honestly you can just get a $6 NYX butter gloss and it will work just the same, and you get a little bit more color payoff, and it has a wide range of colors. So if you want something that is pigmented and you just want to just always throw it on, I recommend a NYX lip gloss. However, if you are a ride or die Rihanna fan like I am, you're gonna go ahead and buy the lip gloss anyways. I bought 3. Even though 2 are for giveaways, I originally bought 3 for myself. And then I just realized, you know, hey, it's just a regular lip gloss. I love the fact that it's not sticky and it doesn't get sticky as you wear it, which the NYX lip gloss does do. So if you want, you can go ahead and get this, but it's not necessary. I believe that if you want to get anything, is her MatchStix, the matte MatchStix, the Shimmer MatchStix, the foundation. If you have oily skin, definitely the primer. If you have dry skin, don't get the primer, just get the foundation. Yeah, and that's it. If you guys like this video, if you guys like this eye look that I did here, please like the comments down. Please like down below and leave a comment as well as to what type of videos you would like me to do. If you like videos like this where I'm doing reviews and giving you my thoughts on products, I need to start doing that more, because I feel like I'm using it more of like as an outlet, like, hey, let me just do my makeup instead of actually reviewing products. And that is the point of my page, is to review products and to let you guys know if you should spend your black girl coins on this or not. And yeah, I recommend it. If you can't get all of the products, not everything in the line is necessary. The translucent powder, the blotting papers, those are not necessary. The brushes, the sponge, those are not necessary in the Fenty line. You can just get the product and use what you have at home to just accommodate for that, and they'll work just as well. So yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Cause you the one I want. Yeah. You the one I need.